Listen up.
Hi, Lucy. Hi, Kel.
The Lucy and Kel podcast.
Hey everybody, welcome to the podcast for the middle of your week. It's a very middle of the week to Lucy.
Hello.
And a very middle of the week to Casey.
Yo.
We are all here and present and accounted for. Middle of the week, still great weather here in Melbourne from where we broadcast, only getting better. Lucy and I are heading up to the trees on Friday if we can find a nice place to eat. I've found out Lucy's looking for the perfect place. So far, we've found places that aren't that swish, but also too swish. Ooh. Too posh.
Yeah, I just don't know.
I didn't realise we topped out. I didn't realise there was too posher restaurants for us.
No, there isn't. Well, there is financially, because sometimes you go, look at that, I'm not paying that for a main, and it is a bit of that. But also, I just wasn't the cuisine I was after. And then one place I looked, it looked nice, and it was like burgers and parmas, and I don't want that. I want something nice.
No.
That time we went to...
No, we wouldn't want burgers and parmigiana. No, we wouldn't want that.
Remember that time I went to Chapel Street and we found that Asian fusion restaurant that was so cool?
Yes.
That's the vibe I want. This is the thing. Before meeting and marrying Kel, I wasn't really someone who went out to restaurants ever. And then Kel loves going to restaurants, and he has given me that love now. So we love going to a beautiful restaurant, getting a feed me menu. And when we don't have the kids, we'll save our pennies and we'll try and get out, once every few months to somewhere fancy.
So if you're listening to the potty and you can recommend somewhere in the Healesville, Mount Dandenong area, let us know. Anywho,
there's a few things to cover.
We digress.
There's a few things to cover. First of all, I want to say on the Lucy and Kel socials yesterday, I spoke about a dilemma I was having. I had time to kill, and you'll hear about this story later on in this podcast. It was a talker of a story about I got trapped in our shopping centre. But before I got trapped, I filmed this video. Little did I know what was going to happen after I filmed the video. I did a poll on our socials. I had about an hour and a half to kill at some shops, and I had stiletto boots on. And I asked the Lucy and Kel family, should I go buy some shopping shoes? Which I think is pretty legitimate. You just go buy some shopping shoes, which are flat shoes, to be able to walk around a lot more comfier, to not hurt your feet.
So just for my man brain, you're going shopping. Yeah. You want to shop for enjoyment's sake. You're shopping to enjoy and purchase products. And, we all love a material possession.
Yeah.
But you're suggesting before you can even start shopping, you have to do a pre-shop for shoes just to do your shopping in.
Yes. And I've just checked the results.
Okay.
That's what you heard in the background because I had to go onto the Insta.
I think most guys hearing that question would be what? Shopping shoes what? So I don't know if... Have many guys responded to this? I think mostly this is women, right?
I'm not a single man has replied. Wait.
Well, because we're confused by it.
Yeah, that's all women.
Have we asked Casey what she thinks?
Yeah, I can see she voted.
Okay. Casey's already in the mix.
She voted.
Yes.
Casey's part of the sample size.
What do you think Casey voted for, yes or no? Knowing Casey.
Well, here's what I know about Casey. Casey, and I say this with all respect, I'm going to look Casey directly in the eye. All respect, Casey. Casey goes from, how would I describe this?
Disgusting boy.
She can vibe like 10 out of 10,
yeah.
Like Glamazon.
Yeah.
And then she can vibe to straight out of Frankston. Like somewhere in the middle, right?
That's it.
Quite literally.
That's pretty accurate.
Morphs, right?
She does. That's why we love her. She's a chameleon.
And nothing wrong with straight out of Frankston. I'm straight out of that area.
You're actually from the Bayside, so don't say. You're posh. You're born with a silver spoon in your mouth, mate.
I was born on the mean streets of Moorabbin.
Yeah, really.
What I'm saying is most ladies pick a theme, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Casey can morph with the best of them. So would she buy shopping shoes? I would say no, because she's not really rocking high heels to the supermarket.
Can I say, on behalf of Kel, that I agree with Kel, but the way I voted on the poll was shopping shoes for you, Luce.
Oh, right.
Should you do it? Personally, me, absolutely not.
Then if it was based on Casey, should Lucy do something, that's a 100% yes from Casey.
Yeah, she voted yes. In fact, 87%, and there was a lot of votes, 87% of the people who follow us said I should go buy some shopping shoes, and only 13% said no.
There you go.
I did not buy the shopping shoes.
You should have.
I should have, because I got trapped, and you'll hear about it later, and I ended up with the biggest blisters under the balls of my feet.
This is what I'm saying.
Yeah, so now when I walk, I'm in pain because I injured my feet because I didn't buy shopping shoes.
But and this is another guy, I'm a guy saying this stuff. You lean Glamazon most of the time, right? Is that fair enough?
Well, yes.
Yes. Well, let's be honest.
Yeah.
So wouldn't you be used to walking in high heels? Isn't fashion painful?
Yeah.
Yeah. Why would you not just tough it out in the high heels, all in the name of fashion.
Well, I tried to. I really tried to, and it just did not pay off. And I
your
tell you what,
feet
though.
nearly fell off.
But I'll tell you what. In my old car, I had in the boot like a little section you could lift up where the wheel was, the spare wheel. And I used to have spare shoes in there, shopping shoes.
Yeah.
So whenever I was out and about, if I needed shopping shoes, I'd open my little wheel cover and get out my flats. And I did have some runners in my car the other day for shopping shoes, and I wore them, but then I took them back inside. So I do often have shopping shoes in the boot.
A listener messaged that into Lucy and Kel and said, that's why you need shoes in the car.
Yeah.
Exactly that.
Shoes in the boot, guys. If you see shoes in the boot, shopping shoes. We're all learning. Well, great question and great responses from people.
That's all I wanted to cover. Thank you, everybody. Lucy and Kel on the socials, on Facebook and Insta. Just search for Lucy and Kel. Join the family, join the chat. We love chatting to you on there. We respond to every single message.
Very quickly, should Kmart, Big W, Target, should they have a shopping shoe section?
They should have like a rent-a-shoe section.
Rent-a-shoe?
Oh, ew.
10-pin bowling style?
No, you're kidding. That's gross.
The Lucy and Kel podcast.
We celebrate a international day, and this morning we are celebrating World Wish Day, everybody. World Wish Day. I'm trying to think of that phrase from, I know there was a long pause there because my brain was engaging. Sorry, Casey. I think it's from Pinocchio maybe, or is it Jiminy Cricket? It's something about what a wish is. Is a wish a dream your heart makes? I think that's what the phrase is. Disney came up with something very poetic that I can't remember right now. World Wish Day, the only wishes I've ever engaged in are on my birthday. Everybody knows the rules. Out comes the birthday cake. Blow out the candles. Make a wish. Cut the cake. If the knife comes out dirty, kiss the nearest girl. They're obvious rules for a birthday. I don't know why we still... Do you not kiss the nearest girl when you cut the cake, Casey? Oh, Casey says the rule is only if you touch the bottom.
Yeah, you've got to touch the bottom.
This is another conversation.
It's the bottom for me.
Oh, what's the knife come out dirty rule then?
I don't know. That might be another version of it.
It might be a weird family rule that my family made up.
Yeah. They're really into clean knives.
Anyway, so a lot of weird rules around birthdays, but the one that everyone I think agrees with is that you blow out the candles, you make a wish, which is a big thing, especially I'd say if you're under the age of 10. This is your one wish a year that you're guaranteed is going to come true because it's your birthday and all the magic of blowing out the candles and making a wish. Spoiler alert, though, I'm 49 years of age and I can't for the life of me remember one wish I made on my birthday. I'll give you an idea. It would be something like, I wish Transformers are real, or something like that. That's probably what my wishes were. I hope Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles come around to my place and become my best friends. That would be the wishes that I was making under the age of 10 for the one wish you get a year because of the birthday. So we're going to go around the room in the studio here.
And
because
it's just me in here. Hello, everyone.
Well, okay, we'll go to Casey first.
Okay.
Producer Casey, did you make wishes, or do you still make wishes on your birthday?
No, not anymore, but I used to.
Like under the age of 10?
Yeah.
I do believe, I agree, I think there is an age, maybe when you get to your teenage years and you're at your cool teenage party with all your teenage friends, you're like, I don't make wishes. Then you race back to your bedroom and quickly make a wish. So do you remember any of the wishes you used to make?
Yes. I used to wish for...
Boyfriends.
Correct.
No.
This one guy I liked, I wished he'd date me. And then he did.
Oh, wow. The wish came
worked.
true.
Wish worked.
Unbelievable. Wow. Now, I wasn't being rude there. Casey, I think, was just... Can I be safe to say that there was a moment where Casey was... You were a bit boy crazy. Yeah. I just,
Yeah.
What a sweet treat for Casey's parents.
Oh, yeah. I don't think I wished for a
You weren't
boyfriend.
boy crazy, were you?
Yeah, I was.
Were you? Did you wish for boys?
No, I never wished for boys.
All right. What did you wish for?
I wished every year for probably my whole childhood that I could have a little white dog.
And?
When I hit my early 20s and moved out, I bought myself a little white dog.
Wish came true.
So I made it come true myself.
Was there any correlation to your birthday wishes and the fact that Jazzy had arrived in your life?
No, because wishes aren't real.
Don't say wishes aren't real. We don't know. Casey got her boyfriend. You got your white dog. Hey, we should ask Casey.
Do you think a wish is a prayer?
We should ask Casey. After you wished for the boyfriend and you got the boyfriend you wished for, did you then wish you didn't have that boyfriend?
No, I didn't.
Oh, okay. All right.
Why didn't it last?
No, that's too many.
Did
Don't.
he break up with you?
No, these are questions for
Who ended
outside.
it?
Stop it.
Oh, I want to know.
You wished for a white dog. You got a white dog.
Is a wish a prayer of your heart? Is
That's
it a
what I
hope
said
of
at the
your
very
heart?
beginning. Disney has something about. I think Jiminy Cricket says a wish is a dream your heart has, or something
A
poetic.
wish is a dream your heart makes.
Well, it's International World Wish Day. I know as grown-ups, sometimes we just like to wish for.
Is a wish just hope? Am I being too
Stop
esoteric?
trying to scientifically break down what a wish is.
Sorry.
Man, be a bit romantic about
Did you
it.
ever blow a little dusty fairy that little thing that...
What? What are you talking about?
You know, like you pick it from the garden and it's a round thing.
Oh, yeah.
And
The
it's a fairy
dandelions.
thing. A dandelion thing.
Yeah,
You
dusty
ever-
fairy thing, Casey. The dusty fairy thing that grows in the
And
garden.
you go, "Phew." I used to make wishes on those.
You can make wishes on those?
Yep. And then I also, when I found a four-leaf clover, I think I made a wish.
Never found a four-leaf crop.
I found a patch of four-leaf clovers once. as
Some
a kid.
people would call these superstitions. We call it...
As kids, they were magic and whimsical. Like, as if you're going to go to your kids, this isn't based in reality. Like,
we
come on.
call it World Wish Day today. So I would like to know 0428 899 899, or you can give us a call. Survey says,
Survey says.
do you remember the wishes you used to make, especially around birthday time? I think, yeah, under the age of 10, you're making wishes after you blow out the candles.
Yeah. B said, I wished for a boyfriend and I ended up with a husband. My first and only relationship. Romantical.
There you go.
Jude says, I remember the past few times I wished on my birthday, and his wish was for Carlton to win the grand final.
Well, I
That did
don't know
not
how
work.
powerful wishes are.
Jude's aren't. Jude's are not that powerful. Sorry.
I don't know if they're as powerful as making Carlton win the grand final.
Marlene says, as a child, I used to wish for a big family. I grew up an only child. Now we're a family of 5. When it was just my husband and I wished for children that held more conversations than my quiet husband. But now it's too noisy and I can't keep him quiet. She says, my husband blames me and my wish. Moral of the story, be careful what you wish for.
Yes, that's the ultimate phrase. Be careful what you wish for.
Candace in Frankston says, good morning. Just to let you know, it's a dream is a wish your heart makes when you're
Right.
fast asleep.
Gotcha. I was trying to work out what the phrase in the Disney sort of style song was. A dream is a wish your heart makes.
But that's a dream.
Yeah, I knew it. I thought it was
Not when
a
you
wish.
have a nightmare. That's not a wish your heart
I
makes.
said a wish was a dream your heart has, but a dream is actually the wish your heart makes. It's all very scientific.
And she goes, I don't remember my early wishes, but I do, think now it's more of just a prayer. She goes, the main thing I want is a healthy, safe, and love for a family.
You can still make a
I
wish
read
on
that.
your
I
birthday.
butchered that. Sorry, Candace.
We're not getting anyone angry.
I
if
wish
you...
I could read text better than I do. That's my wish this morning.
Okay.
The Lucy and Kel podcast. You're going to love this next bit. Oh, spoiler alert.
I had a voiceover in the city at a big fancy studio, and when I look through the window and there's like 20 people and executives watching me, I was a bit nerve-wracking.
Can
And
you show everybody your voiceover voice?
This is my TV advert voice.
Hi,
Coming up
everyone.
next, yada-da-da-da.
Hi,
Yeah.
I'm Lucy. That's your voiceover voice. You were doing a voiceover in the city, then you had to drive all the way down to the
I had to
Bayside
drive
area.
An hour, and I drove down Beach Road, and then I had to go to a jaw appointment. I had so much on. It was a busy day.
I got a phone call maybe halfway into my drive back to Moralbark, and the phone call was Lucy driving around the Bayside area, and she was like, have you seen how great this place is? And I'm like, yes, I have. Growing up in the Bayside area, I get it. And Lucy was like, this is amazing. Why don't we live here? And I said for several reasons, most of them financial. Anyway, so we're spending most of the day apart, and we're keeping in contact because that's what we like to do.
We like to talk. We used
Got
to talk.
several phone calls from Lucy on the hands-free in the car, and one of the phone calls towards the end of your journey, and it was getting around 4:30 in the afternoon. You'd done a lot of walking,
feet were
and
swollen.
the dogs were barking, and by dogs I mean Lucy's feet.
Yep.
And she said, my feet are very, very sore, so I'm going to need a relaxing bath when I get home.
Yeah.
She said this very important phrase. She said, I will contact you when I am a certain amount of time away from the house for you to start the bath. And I said, that's interesting, darling. Why are you going to contact me at a certain amount of time? She goes, because I know exactly how long it takes to fill the bath.
Yeah.
I thought, well, there's our conversation for tomorrow.
And I said to you,
Lucy knows the exact time it takes
Yeah.
to fill a bath.
we have like a big spa bath, is the one in our house, so it's quite big. And so I said to Kel, I will let you know when I'm 32 minutes away And Kel's like, why 32? And I said, because I've timed the bath and it takes 32 minutes to fill up.
What do you think my next question was?
How do you know that?
Why did you need to time how long it takes to fill the bath?
And I said, well, funny story. The other day I got in it when it wasn't full and I started filling it and I was watching something on my iPad. And when it got to the full level, I looked over at my iPad and 32 minutes had elapsed of the TV show. And I was like, there you go, 32 minutes to fill the bath.
And now that has been cemented in your frontal lobe.
Yeah.
I guarantee you're the only person listening that knows how long it takes to fill a bath.
No, you don't know.
Nobody else has bothered to measure the amount of time it takes to fill a bath.
Do you know, I know other times, for example...
You're the timekeeper.
I'm the time...
You're a time lord.
Time lord. I know if I get every green light and the traffic's pretty good, I know I can get to work in 16 minutes.
Takes exactly 16 minutes to get to work.
I know if I cop a few red lights, it's 18. I know if I get lots of red lights and there's busy traffic.
Wait, so you've got this down to such a fine art that based on the amount of red lights you get, you can adjust for the exact time it takes to get from home to work.
100%.
That is crazy.
And I can be driving here and I can be clocking the red lights, looking at the clock, knowing whether I'll be late.
I've had 2 red lights, so now I will adjust to know exactly
or
when
I'll be like, all right, I'm going to be running in whilst the news is playing.
That's
or I'll be like, no, I'll be
amazing.
there with enough time. Or I'll be like, if I get every red light and there's a bit of heavy traffic and I'm looking at the clock and I'm doing the maths like I'm some sort of beautiful mind with Russell Crowe, I'll be like, oh no, I'm going to be late. And that's when I text you guys and go, I'm going to be late because I've done the math in my head because I know the exact minute to minute, door to door time.
So exact time to fill a bath, exact time to get to work.
Yep.
There was another instance the other day where you told me the exact time to cook the perfect egg.
Yes.
Because I don't know how to do poached eggs, everyone.
Yep.
It's a flaw in my personality.
So
I'm working on it.
I love a poached egg, and it's exactly on this special little pan that I bought. It's exactly 3 minutes, 40 seconds. And I learnt Kel doesn't like googie in the middle of his poached. He doesn't like the goog. He's anti-goog.
I just don't like poached eggs.
And so, but I like putting them on when I make a Caesar salad. So I've learned that 3 minutes 40, my little one out. Then I set the timer for an extra 2 minutes, 5 minutes 40, and he loves that kind of egg. Yes,
so many exact times.
So weird. I had
not
no
weird.
idea that I did this.
It is crazy amazing.
I
that
know
you-
that the microwave popcorn in our particular microwave,
Right.
2 minutes 20 is the exact right amount to get every kernel popped.
Okay, sounds like a survey says.
Survey says.
Hi, family. What do you know the exact time of? It's just a random thing. You know the exact time it takes... ...
Sarah in Ringwood says, Lucy, it takes exactly 1 minute and 12 seconds to microwave my coffee back to drinkable.
1 minute and 12 seconds exactly for a drinkable microwave coffee.
Good.
See, people don't know that.
Emily in Croydon goes, it takes 6 minutes from putting my toddler to bed to hearing Mum, I need water, like clockwork every night. True.
Oh, we should time my kids in the shower one day. And the exact time would be 1 hour, 7 minutes.
I sound like a penny pinching grizzly lady, but Kel lets his kids stand in the shower for 15 hours until I
take a
march
long time.
over to Kel and I go, who's paying the water bills?
We should stand outside with a stopwatch. That's what we should do.
Just don't.
I'm going to time everything now.
So crazy. Your kids treat the shower like a bath, like they sit on the floor and then they're like 15 hours
Right,
later.
we're digressing.
Karen in Moorabut goes, Lucy, it takes 7 minutes to walk to my local shops.
Walking. How long does it take to
That's
walk
very
anywhere?
close. You live close.
Bet you somebody knows the exact time it takes to walk to like a train station and stuff. Too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
No one's texted that in, but I bet there are people that know that. Mark goes, it takes 12 minutes door to door to my gym if I get every green light.
Oh, in the car, okay.
Yep.
12 minutes. Why would you be in a hurry to get to the gym at the exact
Well,
time?
I think sometimes you just need to know. Like, I understand him because I will look at the time and I'll be like, if I get to my gym, then if I do a 45-minute session, I'll be finished by this time. So you kind of need to know.
So many exact times.
Chris in Point Cook goes, it's exactly 22 minutes from my house to work and I leave at the exact same minute every single day.
On the minute.
Yep.
That is exceptional.
So good. Kareen in Clyde North, a baby chino for my boy every morning takes 49 seconds in the microwave and it's a perfect temp.
All right, the baby chinos only take 49 seconds.
And Jody, listener of the year, goes,
what happens if it goes 50 seconds?
don't know. How
Is
would I
everything
know?
ruined?
Probably.
It's the exact time is 49 seconds.
Corrine knows what she knows.
All right.
Don't question it. Jody says the exact time the lift at my work takes from doors closing on the ground floor to opening on the first floor. She knows the time. She hasn't told me the time, but she knows it. She timed it because she feels it's the slowest lift ever.
Well, I don't always want to associate Lucy and going to the bathroom, because I know you've spoken about going to the bathroom quite a bit. It's one of your favourite topics. But we should time you going to the bathroom, because in radio, you cannot take a very long time going
You
to the
have
bathroom.
to run. You've got to run down
And
2 hallways down here,
I
run to
think-
the toilet, and then
yeah.
you run back, and you've got 3 minutes to do it in.
I think timing Lucy going to the bathroom would terrify people, because you're that quick.
Yeah. But because no one is around in the office and you have 3 minutes to get down to the toilet, I will start like unbuttoning pants and stuff.
You will. But
You
I
have
bet
to,
you,
but there's no one around here, so I'm allowed to
I
do
bet
it.
you that would be a valuable piece of information for you if you timed it.
Time me.
All right, Casey, get the stopwatch. We've got Bruno Mars. Bruno Mars is going to go for 3 minutes and 20 seconds.
The Lucy and Kel podcast.
Yesterday, I had an appointment for my jaw. As you all know, lots of jaw problems. I see a jaw specialist. I had an appointment time, but I had about an hour and a half to kill, and it's fairly a long drive away from where I live. And I had to be out in that area for something else. So I thought, you know what? I've got about an hour and a half before I have to get down to the jaw appointment, and DFO is on the way. So I thought I'll pull in, I'll have a wander for about an hour, then 15 minutes to my jaw appointment. Boom. So I pull into the DFO and I start wandering around and I'm looking at things and I'm trying on clothes and I'm trying on more clothes. Then I'm talking to sales assistants and I'm having a hoot of a time.
Time of your life.
I found some bargains. I found some bowls I really liked that were cheap. I have this top that I'm wearing. I bought
Delightful.
that. I bought these pants.
I'm just finding out about this now.
Yeah, it was all clearance stuff though, because it's all the markdown stuff anyway.
It's the whole guy. I'd be crazy not to buy it.
Yeah. So then I look at my watch and I realise that I need to be leaving. So the jaw appointment is 15 minutes away and I can see that I have around 2 minutes to get to my car to make it to the jaw appointment. And I was like, oh gosh, I've left it late.
Oh dear.
And I'm in DFO. And I'm like, okay, well, that's right. I'll just walk really quickly to the car and I will make it on time. But I need to explain this to you, Kel, who's not been to DFO. You think in your head, you go in one entry and it's almost like a loop. You think it's a loop. But
A giant donut of shopping.
yeah, and occasionally there's a few cut-throughs, but in reality it is not a loop. I want you to picture an infinity sign.
Right.
It's almost like that, then with other smaller infinity signs, and then the cut-through doesn't go from top to bottom, it goes through the infinity sign.
Almost as if the designers of the retail outlet have designed it in a way to trap you inside there for
Ever.
infinity.
This is the problem. So I'm at Adairs, right? And I'm like, okay, so I know it's somewhat of a loop. So I start running really very, very fast. And I'm in stilettos, by the way.
Tom Cruise style.
I'm in stilettos and I'm holding lots of shopping by this stage. So I start running and then I'm running. I'm at the loop. I'm still going. I'm looking at the watch. Oh no, I've got 15 minutes to get to the appointment. Now, if I don't make it to the car in the next minute, I'm going to be late. I'm running. I see a cut through. I'm like, I'm pretty sure if I go through this cut through, it'll take me to my car. So I'm running, go all the way through the cut through, come back around, stop, look. I'm back at Adairs. I'm like, oh no. No. This is wrong. This is bad. I look at the watch. Now I'm down now. I'm 15 minutes to the appointment.
It's like the Matrix when they slam the door on Neo and he busts through it and it's the same
Yeah.
place he started. He's like, ah!
Yes. So then I go running again in the opposite direction. I see another cut through. I keep running. Now my feet are aching and I'm sweaty. I keep running. I look up. Guess what?
What?
Back at Adairs. Now I realise.
Hang on, is it only Adairs there?
Now I'm panicking.
Are you in purgatory?
Now I'm in purgatory. I had that split second going, this is like, this. I'm being pranked. They're changing the exits. I can't get out. I don't know where to go. All I can think is start backtracking. But I'm like, that's going to take like 30 minutes to backtrack. And
Back to Adairs.
Back to Adairs. My feet are aching. I start running. I run past Adairs. I'm sad. I didn't even have time to go in. I think, do I? No, you're late, Lucy. Stop it. What are you doing? I stop for a moment. I'm panting heavily. I'm breathing. I'm sweating. I'm now very anxious, thinking I'm never going to leave DFO. There's no windows. I can't even see where I am. There's no maps. I get my phone out. I ring the appointment lady. I was like, hi there, slight problem. I'm just going to be a couple of minutes late. I say to her, I'm going to be 2 minutes late.
Did you say I'm stuck in an infinite loop inside the DFO?
I didn't want to tell her that.
Because she might have understood that.
Well, anyway, I turn off the phone. I keep running again. I go back into the loop. I get further lost. At this point, I'm like, I want to start crying. I can't escape DFO. I don't know what's going on. I've lost all sense of direction. I don't know which way is which. All I can do is come back to Adairs. By this stage, the lady in Adairs is staring at me like, what is this crazed woman running past, panting, crying? I finally just start running and I decide I'm going to have to complete a whole loop to even try and get out. I've got to stop with the cut-throughs. It's making it worse. You can't cut through an infinity symbol. So I'm running. I finally managed to burst out. I run to my car. I throw the bags in. It is now the time when I'm meant to be at my appointment. And I'm not even out of the car park of DFO. And I'm sweating. And I'm very stressed out. Fang it to the appointment, but never break the speed limit because I'm a responsible human. I get out and I say to them, I am so sorry this is someone like me. And my loveliest jaw lady, Michelle, was like, it's no problem. I said, can you still fit me in? She said, yes, it's not a problem. I'm like, I'm so sorry. I then did not tell her what happened because she's a professional, but I did tell the receptionist later. I said, I'm sorry I was late. I was trapped in DFO. And she laughed and she goes, yes, it's a bit like that. I said, yeah, I thought I was going to die in there, to be honest. Never to be seen again. This is the question, though. When I rang and said I'm going to be 2 minutes late, I feel that was acceptable. I feel like that's an okay time to be late for an appointment. I feel like the 15 minutes late that I was really pushed the friendship. I feel like you can't be 15 minutes late to an appointment. I feel like you can only be 2 to 5 minutes late. I feel like at 10 minutes, they get to make the call whether you still get your slot, but I feel at 15, it's null and void. They're the rules of appointments, and I don't make the rules.
Well, the word late is involved in all of those phrases, though. 2 minutes late, 5 minutes late. So I will say, though, I'm going to take a different path here. There is a tension when you turn up to a appointment.
Yeah.
We're not talking just like a casual party here. When you turn up to an appointment and you're a little late, there was always the tension that if you even turned up on time, the person you're seeing for that appointment probably won't see you for another 45 minutes.
No, that's not true because that's their prerogative.
Every medical professional I've ever seen.
Well, I went to see a medical professional and she's always on time.
Really?
Always.
Well,
that's why I was late.
That is the unicorn right there.
When I ran in 15 minutes late, guess what? She's just standing in reception talking to the receptionist because she is so on time.
I think 10 minutes late, too late.
See, this is the thing. I've got a hairdresser who's a girlfriend. If I'm going to be, and I always try and be on time, if I'm going to be 2 minutes late, I won't ring her. If I'm going to be 5 minutes late, I will ring and say I'm 5 minutes late. I do feel like if you're going to be 15, you need to ring and say, can you still see me? I don't think you can turn up 15 minutes late. I think you need to give them the option of going, no.
Because think of the people that have turned up on time and it's almost their appointment.
Exactly. And then I'm going to push out 10 people behind me? That's not fair. Vanessa says, this is how I feel when I go to IKEA. She goes, it makes me so anxious. IKEA's even worse because you start on the loop and then you see cross-throughs, like you see the promised land through a hole in the wall and you go, I'll go through there. I think I can see toys. And then you're back in another infinity loop and you'll never get out.
In IKEA's defence, they do give you arrows on the floor.
Yes, but there are cut-throughs, secret staff cut-throughs.
Follow the arrows. It's at the signs at the start.
So
Follow
stressful.
the arrows.
So stressful. But at least you can lie down and have a sleep if you get tired.
You could do that.
And when you're hungry, meatballs.
Yeah.
Zali goes, I'm so locked into this story. And yes, you cannot cut through an infinity shape. You can't. I tried. It just leads you back to Adairs.
It's like trying to invent time travel.
I felt like that. I honestly had a moment of going, this is the worst. And I love shopping.
Never leaving here.
I love shopping. B goes, I try and be 30 minutes early no matter what. If I'm going to be late, I don't bother and I'll reschedule.
30 minutes early?
Yeah, I'm an early girly too.
You're
I love to be
exceptional.
an early girly. I'm happy to sit in my car.
What a wonderful human being you are. Seriously, that's amazing.
Zali goes, if it was the Essendon DFO, I have been stuck there too. No, it was the Moorabbin DFO.
Again, this is how they design
They're
them.
tricksters. No light, no windows. You don't know which way is up. All you can do is spend money. It's not my fault. I was
You
compelled.
can't spend your way out of there,
I
ladies.
tried. Karen goes, I agree with you both. Late is late. I call regardless of how late I'm going to be. 2 minutes or 15 minutes, and I ask if they can still fit me in. For her, it's pure etiquette. and she says
Yes,
she loves us.
Look, I don't want to come across as hard, but I agree. The word late is involved, it's late.
Karen says, I feel you, Lucy. I hate being late. I used to work in a medical centre, and if you're 10 minutes late, you will have to take another time slot if available, as it's not fair for the next person, and the time keeps blowing out. She goes, but if there's no appointment after you, then there's no problem.
Is 10 minutes late the universal rule? We'll find out. We're going to go with Emma in Werribee this morning. Good morning, Emma.
Good morning. How are you?
Very good.
What's your rule, your unspoken rule, Emma?
Well, I always call if I'm going to be 5 minutes late just to double check that I can pop in. But I had one episode where I was stuck on the freeway in the lovely traffic you get in the afternoon, and I had a psychologist appointment to get to, which is booked for 1 hour.
Yeah.
And anyway, I called them to say I'll be 15 minutes late, and they tried telling me that that was too late, I couldn't come in. And I said, well, respectfully, you're going to charge me for the 1 hour appointment.
Yes. Yeah.
Can I not just do the 45
Yes.
minutes?
Yes.
I best check. And she came back and she said, well, yes, you can.
Emma,
outmatched her.
if they had made you pay and not let you do it, I was about to burn the world for you. Because first of all, as someone who has had mental health issues and seen psychologists, it's a really vulnerable time. And what you want is, and the thing is, she's doing her best. She's stuck in traffic. She's saying, I'm happy to pay and do a shorter amount. You want great practitioners who go, we got you, girlfriend. Just come in. Your mental health is priority.
Taylor, all the better for having you on the show. How late is too late?
I'd say 5 minutes. I would definitely give a call because a lot of my friends are pastors and they have back-to-back appointments or catch-ups or whatever. So I always go, can you still fit me in?
Yeah.
But on the other side of the coin, if I'd say a date is kind of an official appointment. So if someone's going to be late for my date, I used to be very generous and give them an hour. But after half an hour now, I'm out of there.
Can I say, Taylor?
A guy stands you up? Taylor, you are worth rubies and gold. If a guy is not there on time and he has no excuse and you're sitting for an hour, it's a red flag. He ain't worth your time, princess sister. You're there. If something terrible happens, like his car explodes, maybe. But if he's just like, whatevs, Trevs, big red flag, and Taylor, I will not let you date him.
All right.
Good girl.
That's all good. A very visceral reaction, I would say.
An hour waiting for a man. I don't think so.
So be late to the dentist as much as you like.
But, yeah.
Do not be late. Do not be late to a first date. Thank you, Taylor.
The Lucy and Kel podcast.
And dare I say, at the end of another successful podcast with Lucy and Casey and Kel, and I'm being reliably informed, we are rounding out this particular end of the podcast with a taste test.
Yes.
Which I'm always here for.
Super
I'm always, regardless of whether or not Casey's trying to keep us healthy or not, which I fear she is, I'm ready for a taste test. Are you ready for a taste test, Lois?
I am so ready.
I
All right.
sent this to Lucy a while ago, hoping she'd buy it because it's expensive.
Oh.
She
Okay.
didn't, and then it was on sale yesterday and I bought it.
This item, is it good for me?
No.
Okay. Excellent. Excellent. That was so hard for Casey. She's like, no,
Because
it's not.
It's supposed to be like a healthy popcorn brand, but it's not
Oh.
really healthy when you look into it. So we know that brand, but then they just released a fun flavour. Okay, ready?
All right, here we go. We're going with a taste test from Casey.
I hope it is what I hope it is.
Lucy loves the popcorn.
I hope it is. Yay! Strawberries and cream white chocolate popcorn.
Strawberries and cream. Chocolate white popcorn.
Oh, that looks so good. I really wanted to try that.
Okay,
Did
so
you
Kel,
did
you
I
go
show
first.
it to you the other day and say I want that?
Well, I sent it to you and you're like, we must buy it.
Oh, okay.
So we have a new type of popcorn. It is strawberries and cream, but it's not just like the flavouring. It's actually got like, this is the popcorn. You put your hand in the bag and you come out and you're covered in chocolate or you're covered in all the syrup that's all over the popcorn.
That's great for you when you're doing radio.
Can I also say well done for you, Casey, because this would be a red flag for you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll taste it, but
Yeah.
All right.
not
Can
too
I
bad.
open it?
yes.
I'm getting to do the honour. All right.
Yeah.
First of all, the smell test. Smells like strawberries and cream. It doesn't look sticky, Kel. It looks dry. You're
Just-
not going to get fingers on.
Well, you and Casey have a go first. So Lucy's going to go in and
that
grab a
looks cool.
handful.
It's pink. It's like popcorn with pink sprinkles
Like chicken
on it.
pox almost.
Can I start?
Chicken
Can I start?
poxcorn.
I want to start. I can't wait. Sorry.
Oh, that smells so
Straight
good.
in.
Go.
Straight in. A second one straight in. The third one straight in. She's
That's
gone
so
quiet.
good.
She's gone quiet. The fourth and fifth one. A sixth one straight
I'll
in the
show
face.
you. I'll show you. Wait. It's like eating some sort of bath bomb
What?
perfume.
Okay.
No.
Florally and sweet.
Oh, okay.
It tastes like, for me, those, when I had them as a kid, those coloured popcorns.
Oh.
It just
In a blue
tastes.
bag.
It tastes
Fantastic.
like.
Well,
That's exactly
if
what
it tastes like that, hand the bag
No, it
over to
tastes
Kel.
like
It's the
diet
party
corn.
popcorn.
Party popcorn.
I used to love that, so I'll have the bag.
And she wants it
And
back.
some of them, I just want a few more. Because, some of them had like fruity taste. It was weird. Yeah.
Can I say there's nothing wrong with that? Well done, Casey.
Okay, well, thank you.
No worries.
Well, on that bombshell, Lucy doesn't like the popcorn and yet persists in eating it. On that bombshell, it's time for us
so
to wrap.
hungry.
Time for us to wrap up the podcast. Have a great rest of whatever time of the day it is for you, and until we meet again, everybody.
Nom, nom, nom.
nom.
Well, that's all for now. But you can download more podcasts anytime or catch Lucy and Kel live weekday mornings from 6 till 10 on 89.9 The Light.
This is the end bit. This is the end bit.
Woo!
This is the end bit
Yeah.
of the show.
And bit.